Hi, Elena Joy. I'm Tammy Gagnon, and in this video, I'll walk you through 3 simple, actionable steps you can take today to attract more customers to your local business. You might be wondering, why is she sharing this and what's in it for her? The truth is, most local business owners are so busy running their day-to-day operations that they don't have time to keep up with the latest online marketing strategies. And when it comes to hiring help, it's hard to know who's truly an expert. That's why I'm offering you a straightforward blueprint. Real strategies you can implement for free. Some business owners take these tips and run with them, while others reach out for some hands-on help. Either way, my goal is to give you value up front. If you find these ideas helpful and want to chat more, you can just send me a message, or if you'd rather take this blueprint and do it yourself, that's great too. Alright, so let's dive in. Here are the 3 things you can do right now to outshine your competition online. So the first thing I want to go over is content. So let's start with your website. Content is everything your visitors see: text, images, and even behind the images. When you save the image, you'll see the title, which looks like you have a good naming convention there. That's good. You've probably heard the phrase content is king, and it's true. Google needs enough information to understand what you offer and match you with potential customers searching for your services. Did you know that the average top-ranking website in your industry has between 1,000 and 1,500 words on its homepage? To compete, your site should have at least 1,000 words packed with the right keywords, terms your customers are actually searching for. So I have a word counter here. Right now, your homepage has about 232 words, and your competitor looks like they are showing 1,148 words. They're not unbeatable. They've just put a little bit more effort in a little bit more effort. So I'm going to open up a tool here. Now, this is a tool I use called Ahrefs, which I pay a few $100s a month for. But essentially, it gives me behind-the-scenes details that Google is looking at to see which keywords your competitors rank for and what people are searching for each month. So, for example, your competitor ranks for wedding photographer Manchester with 100 searches a month on that. Now on your site, over here, you only have your branded name, no buyer intent keywords, so you don't have any other keywords. So not to worry, there's room to improve. Now mind you, you don't have to be perfect to rank with keywords. You start by adding a minimum of 1,200 words with buyer intent keywords to your homepage. That's what's driving business to your competitors, and you can absolutely beat them at this game. So let me go back over here so let me check this out so you see the search for wedding photographer Manchester in Google. Usually we see ads at the top, but for some reason at this point it's not. But before you consider running ads, you want to make sure your website is ready to convert visitors into customers. Otherwise, you might end up wasting money on traffic that doesn't turn into sales. So let's move on to the second thing I wanted to talk to you today about, and that's citations. You might ask, what's a citation and why does it matter? And that's a great question. You see this right here is the Google Map Pack of the top 3 local listings. And they show the business name, the address, and the phone number, otherwise known as NAP. And this helps Google verify your business and boost your credibility in local search results. So citations are simply mentions of your business's name, address, and phone number on sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, BBB, and dozens of other directories. The more citations you have, especially compared to your competitors, the more likely you are to appear at the top. So how do you get more citations? Well, there's a few tools that we use to see exactly where your competitors are listed and then match and surpass them. So if the top businesses in your area have 150 citations, aim for 200 or more to really stand out. Okay, so finally, I wanted to talk to you today about backlinks, otherwise known as link juice. This third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. So back over here on the search page, I'm going to scroll past the map pack so we get to the top. This is the organic section. Many people often scroll past the ads and past the map pack and head straight for the organic search. The top 60% of clicks happen at the top of this section. And as you can see, your site isn't number one, but that's where you want to be. And to get there, you need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, it comes down to backlinks, which I'm sure you know are links from other websites pointing to yours. Think of them as votes of confidence. The more relevant, high-quality sites linking to you, the more authority you build in Google's eyes. So for example, if you're a local service provider and a respected industry blog links to your site, that's a big win. But a link from an unrelated business like a pizza shop isn't as valuable because you don't sell pizza. So back to my tool here, I'm showing that you don't have any backlinks at all, which you would need to work on that for sure. And your competitors got about 25 solid, strong, relevant source backlinks. Once again, how do you get these? So using a tool like this, we can see exactly where they're showing, and we target those opportunities and more for your business. So getting you to the top, it's not magic, it's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. To recap, so first is content, add at least 1,200 words with the right keywords to your homepage. Citations, list your business on 200 to 300 directories to outpace the competition. And backlinks, get more relevant sites linking to you to build authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you'll be well on your way to ranking number one in Google. So what's next? Well, you can take these tips and run with them yourself, and I'm totally cool with that. Or if you want to save time and get expert help, you can give me a call, 603-600-6001. I'm here to help you grow your business online. Thanks for watching. Tammy Gagnon, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.